It's Week 14 of the National Football League, and we'll get a look here at Gabriel Davis. He's one of the league's best, currently third in the NFL in receiving yards. It's the Jaguars and the Texans, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0.
Rip, 23. Here we go, sir.
Now Etienne to start the drive. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down. Well, you get a look at their key inactives for this week's game. And Charles, clearly you don't want to have any of these guys unavailable, especially when you're where they're at fighting for a playoff spot.
I agree, because the postseason.
The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Lisa, 24. Silver.
Etienne up the middle. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Hey, run!
Lawrence will throw. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The Jaguars at 7-5 now of the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 30.
Hey, easy. Route.
Now Lawrence completes it to Davis. Down inside the 10. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards on the play. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Christian Kirk, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jaguars are back within a score. Well, we've talked about it before. You know, this jet sweep, something a lot of teams like to run nowadays, and this one winds up in the end zone.
And it is all about
Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. What an excellent run, and from the beginning, the defense just looked a little fooled, a little out of position.
A little bit frozen, too, because when you hand the ball inside, you lose sight of it oftentimes as a defender, and your eyes naturally gravitate to the quarterback. And before...
Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over.
Easy, 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 easy.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. These two teams getting a couple of late-season tilts this year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in Week 12. And it was the visiting Jaguars who won that ball game, so they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Jacksonville. Over the middle, complete. It's Davis. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. First down. They go play action now. Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. Now Lawrence to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Flush to his right. Open man downfield is Davis. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 36 yards on the play.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Hey, run! Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Eluding the press. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Danielle Hunter has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up. Touchdown, Jaguars! Gabriel Davis, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
Ralph. Here we go, son.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Uncorks one for Davis. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the this offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter.
Hey. Silver.
Second half starts with a run by Etienne. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Hey, Lion.
On first down, right back to Etienne. Room here to run. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Rip, 23.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Gabriel Davis. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now an option play on second down. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. 3rd down and 1.
Lisa, 24. Here we go, son.
They'll run with Etienne. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Now, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Hey, run. Rocco switch. Take right open. Here we go, son.
Etienne once more. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2nd and 11.
Hey, let's go.
Thomas goes in motion left.
Here we go, son.
Now Lawrence. Pass caught. It's Davis on the crossing route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 36. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
They'll try the jet sweep with Kirk. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Hey, Lion.
Lawrence. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And he's just across midfield. And it'll It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. They go play action with Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A give running right, Etienne. He'll take it inside the 25.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree, totally.
Touchdown! Gabriel Davis. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Jags will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back,
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
Here we go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Lawrence giving to Etienne here on the option. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
Hey, easy. Route.
37-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This from 54 yards away. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. So after 5 touchdowns up. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll go again with Etienne. And able to get this to the 31. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Now a 2nd and 6.
Red on red.
Straight ahead, Etienne. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. 3rd and 2.
Here we go,
A handoff for Etienne. And he will have a Jaguars first down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory. A give to Etienne running right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Well, the offense has had a big day. He's been great running the football, but I don't think anybody liked that last result.
No, they didn't like the last result at all, but they have to look at it in total, don't they? They've had a big day running the football. You take an occasional loss or an occasional bad play along the way, but all in all, they have to like what they've done. This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Going for it, here's Etienne. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for the Jags, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.